All right, we've got a lot of moving parts in this video.
You're going to shut up for a minute while we explain something to you. Me. Shut up. I want you to shut the up while we explain.
You know what? No, dude.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
not very professional, is it?
The woman who's going to act as one of the main characters is as deplorable and unbearable as this cop is tyrannical and maniacal.
Not to cry. It's just
No, it's dude.
it's not a big deal. I just asked him for your Reggie.
Big deal. You want to laugh about it?
I'm not laughing at
You want to laugh about it, really?
Now, it's part of an officer's job to deal with rude, insufferable people, right? That's what thin blue line heroes are supposed to do. Remain calm under pressure. Well, this woman right here is going to put police professionalism to a major test.
You. Seriously, you. You're pathetic, and you should be ashamed of yourselves.
Oh, and there's a bonus crime in this body cam footage. See if you can pick it out as we move along. So we'll take a look at today's body cam offering and make some comments along the way.
We are now going to conduct a criminal investigation.
Go ahead. Where the you want me? Go ahead.
I want you to shut the up while we explain.
You know what? No, dude.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
not very
I'm just
professional,
gonna
is
explain
it?
something.
Why am I under arrest? For what? For what?
For being drunk.
Because you cannot approve what the you proved me over.
You have nothing. You is all I gotta say. You.
When a routine DUI arrest takes a shockingly violent turn, it results in not only a brutal injury, but will spark criminal and internal investigations that will end one officer's career. The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On December 6, 2024 at 10:38 p.m., the Ormond Beach Police Department responds to a traffic crash where a motorcycle carrying two people was struck by a vehicle.
I apologize, okay?
Sorry.
I understand you're upset.
If you see my helmet, all I just saw was asphalt and I just hit the sidewalk. That lady's screaming at me. If you see under the car, she just poured her whole drink out. She is wasted.
Okay.
And I'm so pissed.
Okay.
Because she's like,
All right.
You stopped in front of, it was the red light.
Okay.
She just hit us at the red light and then screamed.
You were
at
the
me.
passenger?
Yes.
Officer Melissa Edmonds pulls the driver of the motorcycle aside. Though she doesn't know it yet, this routine investigation will take a dark turn by the end of the night.
It was a red light, so I was coming slow.
Okay.
And I'm guessing she didn't see me because it's a motorcycle. And she just slammed in the back, and it threw my girl off. She was stunned, so she slammed her brakes right here, and I pulled up right here. I'm surprised the back of the bike's not smashed. It hit me now. It stunned me so hard.
Despite this, neither the motorcyclist nor his girlfriend report any injuries. Another responding officer approaches the driver of the vehicle, who has remained inside her car. Please note that the police department blurred her face in this initial footage. However, later, the redaction is removed.
I'm not sure what you're asking for right now, but
Just your license, registration, and proof of insurance. For the third time, your license,
I'm
registration,
trying to find it.
and proof of insurance.
Here, my license is in my wallet.
By the way, let me say, just so we're clear, it is a garbage human being that's going to be this irresponsible to get behind the wheel of a car in an inebriated state and jeopardize the lives of everybody else on the roadway. I am not in this woman's corner. I'm as much out of this woman's corner as I am out of the corner of any thin blue line gang member. Society can deal with these people by themselves without interference from local police departments.
We'll start with that. Your license.
Where's my purse? I have no idea. This is my jacket.
I don't know, ma'am. I wasn't in your vehicle earlier. I'm not in control of your belongings.
Freaking awesome.
Though she doesn't find her wallet or ID, the woman identifies herself as 46-year-old Shanna McRee. Shanna had just left a Christmas party before the accident occurred.
I was going straight and this girl like jumped right in front of me.
She jumped in
And
front of
I
you?
couldn't stop. But
So-
no, I was going straight.
Was she traveling in front of you, or did she turn in front of you?
I think she was traveling in front of me.
Okay.
And it went very quick. I'm not
Okay,
very
and then
sure.
you just hit the back of the motorcycle?
Yeah.
The officer gives Shanna more time to look through her belongings before he returns again.
Did you find your ID?
Yes, yes.
Oh, wonderful. Did you find your insurance card?
Like, I can't do that for you. I can't produce the that you want. This is all I got, dude.
Is that why you're crying?
No, because I'm crying because you want me to produce this that I cannot produce.
Okay. Not to cry. It's just,
No, isn't it? Dude, yes.
it's not a big deal. I'm just asking for your register.
Big deal. You want to laugh about it?
I'm not laughing at
You want to laugh about it, really? You think it's funny?
Do you see me laughing?
I do see you laughing. I do.
The officers soon wrap up the crash portion of their investigation, sending the motorcyclist and his girlfriend on their way with a case number for the accident. They then turn their attention entirely to Shanna.
You wanna
What the
take
hell
a
was
step
that?
out?
Car breaking progress?
Absolutely. All right. Okay. All right. We're gonna step right over
Where
here.
would you like me?
Over there.
Okay. Right here.
On the sidewalk.
No, just on the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Where do you want me?
Right here on the sidewalk.
Are you arresting me or
We're on
what?
the,
For what?
Where do you want me?
Right here on the sidewalk.
on the sidewalk.
Okay, where?
Actually, better
By
yet.
the way, if everything is as has been described by the motorcyclist, this could have easily been a fatality. Easily.
Where?
Hey, why don't you
Where?
just relax? Because you're being
No, you guys are arresting me for some bullshit.
You're gonna step over here.
Tell me what the done wrong.
Well, for first,
about to.
you're gonna shut up for a minute while we explain something to you.
What?
Our traffic crash investigation is done. We are now conducting a
She
separate...
pulled right out in front of me.
Shut up. We are now going to conduct a criminal investigation
Go ahead,
for
step
DUI.
Though Shanna has read her Miranda rights and agrees to the field sobriety test, actually completing the exercises will prove to be a challenge.
Just sit still.
No, where the you want me? Go ahead.
I want you to shut the up while we explain
You know
things.
what? No, dude.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
not very
I'm just
professional,
gonna explain
is
some
it?
things.
Okay.
I don't care.
It's
I've
not
lost
very
my cool.
professional,
I'm
is
gonna
it?
talk
Why
to
not?
you.
Listen,
Ma'am.
she's gonna explain some
are
things to
you
you.
serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Out of his face.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
So far, neither cop is demonstrating any de-escalation skills.
Shut up and listen.
Stop talking.
Shut up
Dude,
and listen.
Talk to you.
Whatever. Go ahead.
Okay, so now we're doing what's called the changing of the hats. This is a criminal DUI investigation.
Okay, go ahead.
I am under the impression that you are severely under the
Go ahead.
influence of alcohol. Do
Okay,
you want to
go ahead.
participate in standard field sobriety
Yes, I will.
exercises? Okay.
Yes, I will.
In order to do that, you have to listen, you have to follow directions, and stop talking.
Okay, yes, I will.
Okay.
I'm totally ready for it.
To start, they have Shanna follow a stimulus with her eyes before moving on to the next test, walking heel to toe and turning.
All right, when I tell you to start, you're going to take 9 heel to toe
That's not
steps.
fair. Hold on. That's not fair.
Even after receiving a demonstration from Officer Edmonds, Shanna struggles with the exercise.
Like, I don't understand what you want me to do. Like, I'm here, and I see 1, 2, 3,
I just
4,
said I'm
and
gonna
you
take-
want me to go this way?
Go back
or
to the
what?
starting position.
Like, what do you
Tell you
want
what.
me to do?
Tell you what. Let's move
Like,
on to the next one.
honestly.
Clearly, she doesn't understand the instructions.
No, I don't understand what you want me to do.
They move on without Shanna finishing the second task, now asking her to stand on one foot.
1001.
1002.
Until I tell you to stop.
10,003.
Do you understand the instructions?
10,004.
Do you want the instructions?
10,005.
Yes, no?
And then what do I do? What?
I'd say I'd move on to the next one. It's called the 1015. It's one of my favorites.
Agreed.
Wait, no, you're
right.
telling me to
At
prove
this
I'm
time, put your hands behind your
Don't
back.
grab me.
Yep, you're being grabbed because you are
Why am I
under
being
arrest
grabbed? Why am I under arrest? For what?
for DUI with
For
with
what?
a crash.
For what?
For being drunk.
I'm not drunk as No, I want to know why the guys pulled me over.
And then you're going to get another charge for disorderly intox.
Why? Why? Because you guys
What you
can't
do now is
prove why
disorder.
the pulled me over?
Wonderful.
What?
All right.
You're the assholes.
I've been called worse.
I'm sure you have.
So you can stop trying to pull away here. You're walking a little faster than my pace.
You know what? you.
Wonderful.
You.
This is your car right here. Right?
Because you have no reason to take me down. No reason whatsoever.
Stand back here next to
For what?
47.
Tell me for what? Tell me for what?
You.
For what?
Because I have
You have nothing. You have nothing on me.
foot in the
You have nothing on me. You. What? What?
Though it takes a few attempts, they eventually get Shauna's foot inside the car.
There you.
Watch
Stop.
your face.
She's a pleasant woman.
Shannon's number 3D for BTO.
Okay.
It's almost like a demon possessed.
Although he's only mentioned quickly, Officer Jacob Cannon, who's been asked to administer a DUI breath test for Shauna, will be central to the shocking turn this case will take. Just after midnight on the 7th, Shauna is brought into the Ormond Beach Police Department's holding facility, where Officer Edmonds is met by Officer Cannon.
Why am I being in here? Why? No, I want a reason on why. Why? Because you guys cannot protect me on why. Because nothing, because you have nothing.
something to you.
Because you have nothing.
He has to read something to you.
No, because you have nothing against me. Because I've done nothing. I've done nothing. Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Shanna McRee.
Hi, Mr. Craig. I'm Officer
Hi. Hi.
You got what's called a breath test.
Okay, go ahead.
What's been observation?
Go ahead. I was standing up for that. I'm not allowed to, right? Because why? Because is that it? Because you guys control the.
You have to stay seated.
Okay.
She's about as loud, obnoxious, and belligerent as any drunk I've ever seen on one of these videos. She'd be the perfect litmus test to actually test the professionalism of police departments. They should actually hire her at the police academy so that the cops can actually train themselves and develop some kind of mental muscle memory on how to deal with the worst of the worst.
Fine.
Are you going to be calm enough to sit here?
Absolutely.
They inform Shauna that there will be a 20-minute observation period before the test will be conducted. After a few minutes of silence from Shauna, she tries something new to get the officer's attention. When this doesn't work, Shauna tries again.
You is all I gotta say. You. Seriously. You. You're pathetic. And you should be ashamed of yourselves. Pathetic. Pathetic.
Sit down, please.
I don't have to sit down.
Sit down, please. Shanna, you gotta sit down.
No, you guys are pathetic.
Have a seat, please.
You guys are pathetic and you know it. You don't give a normal people. You guys don't give a anybody.
I'm gonna touch you. Please sit down.
You guys don't give a anybody.
She's actually right. Cops don't give an F about you. And you know, all the public is basically asking is that cops treat us like they treat other cops, with kid gloves, with preferential treatment, with diplomacy, exercising that discretion we always hear about. Now, again, I'm not in Shauna's corner here. She's a dangerous person and could have wiped out our family, your family, on the road. So she doesn't get any mercy from me along those lines. But again, a cop's job is to be professional, to try to keep the peace, and to de-escalate things.
For the next 10 minutes, she continues with almost no response from either officer.
And you guys know, like deep in your hearts, like you know it's up, but you were just not man enough to deal with it.
Finally, the observation period is over, and it's time for the breath test.
No, I'm talking to her.
Okay. If you want to, she can step in here too. Like I said.
That's fine.
So far, Officer Cannon seems like he's pretty cool. He seems calm. He seems like he's letting everything that Sean is saying just roll off.
You want to just have a seat right here in this break chair for me, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Here's the
Alright. So again, this is a fresh breath piece, okay?
fine.
Shanna successfully completes one sample of the breath test. Police documents indicate that she has a blood alcohol content of 0.24, which is 3 times the legal limit. Though Shanna begins the second sample, she stops just before it can be completed.
I don't have to do this.
Well, you do.
No, I don't. No, I
You
don't.
refused once.
No, I can go to jail, can I?
Officer Cannon attempts to explain to Shanna why she must complete another sample. However, this is the moment everything takes a shocking turn.
I have to pee, so I can't do anything without
Well, as
pee.
soon as you blow in here and make it right.
Yeah, I am blowing hard enough. I'm ready to pee. You don't have that access against me. You think you do, you don't. You don't. You think you have this against me, but you don't. Either you take me to go piss, or no, take
The demon just came out. He couldn't hold it back. And even though there's a wall-mounted camera right there, he's got a body cam, she's got a body cam. There's a camera obviously pointed at both of them. He couldn't hide it. He couldn't contain his rage and his anger. This is who this guy is. And even though he seemed calm and cool at first, he couldn't keep the fangs from showing. He couldn't keep the violence from exiting his body. They could have said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to call the judge. We're going to get a warrant for your blood. If you're not going to cooperate with us and get a breathalyzer test, that's our only recourse. But nope, violence was his answer. Brutality.
Oh my God, you just made me bleed. Oh my God, no. Let me go. No.
After Shanna was placed in the holding cell, Officer Cannon checks on the Intoxilizer 8000 instrument, but doesn't attempt to provide Shanna with any medical assistance, despite her leaving a trail of blood from the room into the cell. Officer Edmonds is the one to call for medical aid. Though the footage is redacted, in the immediate aftermath of the incident, Officer Cannon can be heard calling his captain.
She jumped up and went to charge out of the room, so I went to place her down, and she went to try to charge out of the room. So I went to, because she said she had a piss. So I went to grab her, and she pulled away, and when I did, I tried to put her in the chair, and she fell out the chair and smacked her head on the glass, pulled the BTO machine onto the ground and everything.
Following the call, Officer Cannon also discusses the event with Officer Edmonds.
So the guy totally lied to his superior officer, knowing that this was being recorded, which leads me to ask, what in the world happens when these cops don't think they're being recorded, or when they know they're not being recorded? If they can't even contain themselves and suppress their violent tendencies while the camera's rolling, what are they doing when they don't think it's going?
She's dragging blood everywhere. Because all I did was try to sit her back down in the chair.
That's what I told him. I was like, all he did was try to sit her back down, and she slipped and hit.
Yeah, she...
So now the female officer, Edmonds, is lying to cover for her partner, Officer Cannon.
Back down, and she slipped and hit.
Yeah, she...
And she knows she's being recorded too.
She was trying to run out of the room.
Yeah.
So I went to grab her, and I didn't slam her. I didn't do anything.
Was she pushing against you?
Yeah.
See, I didn't see that part.
Edmonds doesn't even have the integrity to say, that's not what happened. I mean, I was standing right there. I saw what you did, Cannon.
Teas soon arrive, and Officer Cannon once again explains what he claims happened to Shanna. During this explanation, he also included her second fall when she was inside the holding cell. Police documents state that once in the holding cell, Officer Cannon said that Shanna tried to come at him again, and he extended his arm and indicated that she ran into his hand. He described it as like a stiff arm. During a later interview, one of the EMTs described what Officer Cannon had told them about Shanna's second fall.
But I know he said at some point she had advanced on him to where he said that he pushed her to distance themselves. And then from what he said, a fall occurred there.
Shanna was soon transported to the Halifax hospital. Following this incident, the Intoxilizer 8000 instrument was out of service due to unknown damage, causing an operational failure. The incident was immediately referred to an external investigative entity, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, which initiated a criminal investigation. An internal inquiry began as well. As part of the dual investigations, Shanna was interviewed. Officer Jacob Cannon declined to be interviewed, and during this time, he was suspended with pay. This was soon adjusted to a suspension without pay.
Do you have any recollection of being in that Intoxilizer room?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay.
I was told by the nurses there that I had, per the police officers, that I had ran and fell into a table. And that's how I got my gash on my head.
As part of the investigations, Officer Edmonds was interviewed as well.
Was there like a lot of blood around her face and everything else, or no?
Yeah, her head was bleeding. Her hair was wet with blood.
According to police documents, Shanna received a serious bleeding laceration to her forehead from striking the metal frame around the glass wall of the breath test room. The medical team estimated that it was a 1.5 to 2 inch wound, and she received 7 sutures to close it. As well, she had swelling in her wrist. Police documents note that she'll have a large permanent scar. As part of the investigation, Shanna provided a medical bill of
$25,424, and just to add insult to injury, and 80 cents. That right there is the other criminal activity wrapped up in this video. And I bet Shanna ain't gonna pay a dime of that.
Did she do something that caused Officer Cannon to respond in that manner?
So I don't believe she was bowing, tensing up. At most, maybe she was with her torso maybe leaning forward, but not by much. I didn't feel like she was being threatened.
Shanna's actions in the room were examined, and it was determined she didn't lunge forward, kick, spit, or do any other active physical resistance prior to her injury.
Are you willing to pursue charges?
Yes.
It happened extremely fast. There was not a buildup. I had no preview that was about to happen. It happened literally in an instant.
Hey, Edmonds, why did you initially lie to cover for Officer Cannon?
The investigation also determined that Officer Cannon's actions were so abrupt and immediately violent that Officer Edmonds could not have been reasonably expected to intervene or prevent the excessive force.
Yeah, but you could expect Edmonds to tell the truth after the incident happened, right, investigators?
On January 31st, 2025, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement received an arrest warrant for Officer Cannon, charging him with felony battery. Just a few hours later, he submitted his resignation from the Ormond Beach Police Department. Just 37 minutes after that, Jacob Cannon arranged that he would surrender to the arrest warrant and the Volusia County Branch Jail and was taken into custody.
Notice they put him in the back of that police car without cuffing him up?
Police Department. Just 37 minutes after that, Jacob Cannon arranged that he would surrender to the arrest warrant and the Volusia County Branch Jail and was taken into custody. Shanna pled guilty to the charge of DUI with damage to persons or property and was sentenced to 2 days in the Volusia County Jail with credit of 2 days served, 12 months of probation, and 50 hours of community service. She's also to refrain from drinking alcohol, and her driver's license is suspended for 6 months. According to court records, Jacob Cannon eventually pled guilty to the felony battery charge. He was sentenced to 6 months.
Oh, now they're going to put the cuffs on him, but only in front and probably lightly. They're not going to ratchet him down like they would to us. Confined in county jail for a term of 6 months with credit for 11 days jail time. After you've served 6 months of the term, you shall be placed on probation for a period of 2 years under the supervision of the Department of Corrections, subject to Florida law. But did he lose his certification? Can he go to the next county or the other police department or another sheriff's department and resume his operations as a law enforcement agent? Yeah, Shanna was a danger to the public. She could have killed somebody in her drunken stupor as she drove down the highway. She did a really bad thing here, and she doesn't get a pass in my book. but she does serve as kind of a litmus test for law enforcement agents to see if they will act as legitimate peace officers, de-escalating the situation and acting with prudence, professionalism, integrity, and honesty. And both of these officers failed that litmus test. Some people say Shanna deserved what she got. What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you like these videos, maybe you'll like some of my others. Check out my most popular playlist. I've got a lot of videos on there I'm sure you haven't seen yet. If you want to support this channel, you can do it for free. Just take a second right now and like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, grab a hard-hitting conversation-starting shirt from the store, become a channel member, but more importantly, realize that the government is the parasitic, psychopathic, narcissistic, criminal thieving gang you were afraid would take over in the absence of government. I'll see you in the next video.